Hi everybody. I did not feel like making a video yesterday. I just didn't. There was really no reason other than I just didn't feel like it, and I figure I'm really under no obligation to make a video, so I didn't. But my weigh-in was the same. I was 169.0, and actually I was 169.2, and then it weighed in again. So here's 169.2, and then 169.0. So I don't know. It's like 15 minutes later I was down 0.2. So I'm just going to call it 169.0, maintain, which is excellent. I ate out 4 whole days last week. Like, not just a meal, but every meal. With the exception of breakfast on one of those days. I had granola at home. But I just, woo, very, very busy. Because, I mean, it's not like I get up early and have a whole day where it's 3 meals out. It's like I wake up at noon and then go out for coffee and whatever other terrors you can find at the coffee shop that are 800 calories. And then, you know, not eat for like 5 hours and then go out to a big dinner and then drinking afterward. So that's eating out all day for me because all my meals were out of the home. But yeah, it's not like I ate 3 meals for 4 days. It was just everything that I ate was restaurant food or fast food or whatever. I didn't eat any like processed crap. It just was all out of the house. So anyway, to maintain after that just proves to me 2 things. One, you can eat out like for several days in a row and still maintain your weight, and if you're wise about your decisions. And 2, I am genuinely in the 160s. I still can't even believe I can say that. I can't even believe I can say that, but I was totally terrified yesterday. And I'm usually not terrified of the scale. Usually I just go, you know, what will be, will be. I weigh in, so be it, whatever it is, good or bad. But at least in the last 6 or so months, I've felt that way. I've had the more positive attitude. But this was the first time in a while I've been scared. Like, I really thought I was going to be in the mid-170s, and it was like I was just terrified that I was not only going to not be in the 160s, but I was going to be like way in the 170s, like back to like November's weight. And so that was just, but I didn't. Instead, I maintained, and that is awesome. I worked out only twice. I went running on Tuesday night when I made the video about running, and I also went snowmobiling on Sunday, which if you've never been and you ride intensely like I did, it's like a 5-hour-long Pilates class, seriously. And during our breaks, because it was so fucking cold, I ran instead of sitting around waiting on the snowmobile. When we took breaks, I would like have a bite to eat, and then I would just run. And running in the snow is not easy. So that's how I kept warm. Everybody else was like, I'm cold, you know, let me have a shot of vodka. And I'm like, I'm going to go run to that pole and back. And then, you know, it's a disaster and very difficult because it was on the snow. Anyway, so I only worked out twice and I ate out 4 days in a row, including going to birthday parties where there was lots of alcohol and lots of cake and lots of chips and lots of bad things. And I think I did pretty good. I mean, I didn't do excellently, but I made wiser choices than I would have before, and clearly, with a maintain, I'm not doing too badly. I hopefully will do better very soon. I finally created a workout schedule. If you follow me on Twitter, you'll know that I said I finally created a workout schedule, and it's not anything major. I just want to start writing down and then committing to working out, because I find that if I just say I want to work out every day, I don't generally do it. I generally just don't work out because I kind of say, oh, I want to work out, but then I get this time and I think, oh, I really should spend this working. And anybody who knows me knows one of the things I value more than anything is my work. And so I just always put it above everything else, and then I end up not working out. Not to mention, you know, not doing all these other things in my life that I should and could be doing. But so I decided I'm going to make a schedule, because if it's written down ahead of time, then at least I have something to aim for, something to aim to committing to. So I don't know how this will work out, but I'm going to give it a try for next week and see how it goes. But I would like to run. I run outdoors, and I live in a rural area north of Seattle called Everett, where there's a lot of big, like, 3-lane, 6-lane roads, and the blocks are just enormous, and it's very hilly. So if you go along like the major roads, kind of in a circle, more like a triangle around where I live, there's one that's 1.7 miles. There's one that's 3.65, 3.7 miles, somewhere in there. And then if you go around the 2 combined, it's like about 5 miles. And so I decided that on Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday, because I don't want to exercise on Friday night because I'm always out doing something. So Sunday, because I exercise at night. So Sunday evening, Tuesday evening, and Thursday evening, which also prevents me from going crazy on the night of my weigh-in when I would otherwise maybe binge or have more to eat than I want to. It's perfect. Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, I'm going to be doing 3.5 to 5 miles, which means I'll either be running around the bigger block or the whole combination of the whole circle. And I'll run that 3 times a week, and that's the only thing I'm committing to is the distance. As long as I'm doing it, and I'm not hurting myself, that's fine with me. And then on on Monday and Wednesday, I can either go on, if I'm like feeling lower energy, I can go the very short little 1.5 miles and just run around the little triangle and be done, and then do weight training, push-ups and crunches and arm weights and yeah. And if I have more energy, then I'll go to a class at 24 Hour Fitness. So that's the plan, is that on those middle days, if I have a lot of energy, I'll go to a class like spinning or Zumba. And if I don't have a lot of energy, then I'll instead go just this short run. So that's a commitment to 5 days a week of exercise, including a regular weight training. And I'm hoping that I can commit to that. And I'm rambling now. I'm rambling your ear off. I had 2 more things I wanted to say. First of all, as I mentioned in the other video, Greg and I are going to be in Texas the week after Easter. I'm thinking the meetup is going to be on the 18th, if there is a meetup. I've sort of commissioned Al, the Starving Set tenor, to arrange things, because I don't know anything about Texas, and he likes Austin, and that's where I'm going to be. And so I just kind of told him, like, you know all the Texas people, and you know everything about Texas, I think. So arrange something, and I'll be there. So I'm going to try and communicate with him some more. And it's tragic. Kristy, 0337, one of my absolute favorite people ever on YouTube, who is one of my oldest friends on YouTube as well, is going to be busy that weekend. That's unacceptable. That's just unacceptable. Sweetheart, we have to meet. I don't care when. We have to figure something out. And there are so many of you I want to meet. I mean, I can think of almost 10, if not at least 10, people from Texas off the top of my head that I want to meet. So if you are there, hello, we need to get in contact. That would be Greg, I think. I freaking went off! 1171 calories today. Way to go. Holy crap. See, this is why I need a workout schedule, because fucking Gregor's is burning 1,000 calories a day. And the SFC, that's the last thing I wanted to say. It is going to be so hard to pick the 24. Oh, each of us judges have our own criteria for why we're picking our top 24, and we're all going to combine our information next week and, figure out who the top 24 are going to be. I'm sure there's going to be some epic screaming, especially between Al and me. And it's going to be hard. The more the auditions come in, the more I just look at everything and go, I don't even know. All my notes, I've taken notes the whole time. I have no idea how we're going to pick these people. You guys are all awesome, and every audition has been so delightful, and I'm feeling the weight of having to make this decision. And I hope you're happy. Us judges give a lot to you. It hasn't even begun. I have a feeling it's going to be a huge time suck for me. But I am missing a hockey game to figure out which contestants are in the biggest, I almost said the biggest loser, in the Survivor Fitness Challenge. I'm missing a hockey game for this because I love you.